So we're looking to sell for minimum 5 million. So in total, yesterday we did around 40,000 euros.
At least I'm not Indian,
So
but that's still fine.
Welcome to the day in the life of an actual 8-figure dropshipper. I just moved into a new crib. It's right at the beach again. It's absolutely beautiful. Let me take you inside. I just moved here around 2 weeks ago. The apartment is still a mess, but it's absolutely beautiful and I'm super happy to live here now. Before I moved here for 3 years, I actually lived in the most boring town in Portugal you can imagine. I'm not going to tell you the name of the town because there's still a lot of students, successful students who have moved there. And I don't want you guys to rob their houses yet. Besides that community, there was nothing else to do. And right now I moved way closer to the city. Lisbon city itself is like a 20-minute drive from here. We did go from a 700 square meter mansion to a 250 square meter apartment for exactly the same price, by the way, which I thought would be a downgrade in comfort, but it's not a downgrade at all. Actually, now that I think about it, it's more convenient than ever. But let's do the tour.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Free band, turn shit up again. Whatever gonna take to get a little bit out the can. Same class with all my friends. Holding down that road, I can't go again. Fuck boy, know what I'm saying? Still on that business, girl, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Atlanta nigga twin, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
Outside is back to what it was, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta, tell you about my run, you know what I'm saying? Pluto Bank of 21, you know what I'm saying?
So when you come in, you have this very big hallway, and then we have bedroom number 1. This is just a guest bedroom. Then right here we have the pretty large living area. Again, for an apartment, it is actually massive. But since we come from a huge house to a apartment, do kind of need to get used to it. But again, we lived in such a large house that it was starting to become inconvenient. I remember my office was all the way downstairs and you had to go outside of the house and inside of the house again. Sometimes I would go all the way down with all my stuff, my computer, etc. And then I would have forgotten my coffee and it would be like literally a 5-minute trip to get your coffee again. So here is a massive table with 10 seats. We can still do big dinners and parties here. And then here we have the living area. We have a few couches. We have a TV screen. I didn't turn on the TV once yet. Since I've been living here for 2 weeks, I've actually been in extreme grind mode because our businesses need to be scaled. This was also a downside of the house that we had last year. I was so distracted because of the house. It was such a party house. We had all our friends coming, all my students coming. Every single weekend we would be drinking until 6 in the morning, and that meant that my business did suffer a little bit from it. But hey, you live only once, and once you make your first money, you do have to experience it, especially since I'm just 26 years old. But then this is the master suite. The bathroom is absolutely beautiful. Everything is super light, super modern. Again, I've been living here for only 2 weeks. We don't have a cleaning lady yet, so everything is a little bit dirty. But then this is the master suite. We have a pretty big TV as well. And then let me show you the view that I wake up from. Right here, straight from the bed, view of the ocean, which we also had in the previous house, which is still insane to think because 6 years ago I lived in a 6 square meter bedroom in my mom's shitty apartment. Now let's go to the office. So right here we have my office and I like it a lot. It's simple. I have really good focus here. And around the house we have like 3 huge terraces. Let me show you. As you can see, this is a pretty large space. I still need to put furniture here. What do you guys think I should put here? Some people already told me to get a jacuzzi. I'm not a fan of jacuzzis, but I'm guessing I can put a table here, some sunbeds. But the nice thing is we have 3 terraces all around the house. Let me actually take you through the garden. We're in the jungle. Fuck. So here we have the second terrace. Here I'm gonna put a huge dinner table. We still have this barbecue, but look at this view, because there's the bedroom. And every morning I open up the window and I walk in the sun completely naked. Not completely naked, but I stand here and I just take in the view. I breathe, the sea breeze, smell amazing. Because as I said, we are kind of close to the city. There's a lot of people who live here. There's a lot of restaurants. There's a lot of places to go to. But this is still very peaceful. Like we have complete privacy. No one can look into our house. And I mean, this view, while still being right next to the city, is priceless. It's actually not priceless. It's 12,000 euros per month, which is exactly the same as the previous house. But again, completely worth the price because our quality of life here is amazing. And then lastly, we have this terrace right here, which is also not finished yet. I still need to put a little coffee table here. But every morning, Doreen and I, we sit in these sofas and we read a book, looking at the ocean, having a coffee. The best way to start your day. So this right here is actually a custom dashboard that we built for our dropshipping stores, because dropshipping is pretty complicated. We have around 8 stores active at one time. It's very hard to get all the finances in properly. We have like 30 different ad accounts. We have a bunch of different payment processors, a bunch of different bank accounts. And because it was such a mess, our COO, who is fucking crazy, built this whole custom dashboard in Cloud Code where everything is just internally connected. And as you can see, yesterday we had an okay day. We did a 10k euro revenue day with a very high profit margin of 4,000 euros. Now last week we were actually at double the revenue. We were at 20k days with the dropshipping business, but our Pixel business manager got banned a few days ago. And to not give you too much technical details, what that means is that all our ads were shut off and we had to relaunch every single ad. And this is only day 3 of the relaunch and we're already back at like very good profit margins. As you can see, 4,000 euros of profit in a single day. It's not bad. And then in combination with our brand right here, yesterday we did a 31,000 revenue day in USD with a 4.9k profit day. So in total, yesterday we did around 40,000 euros in revenue with the whole ecom business, with like 9k euros in profit, which is around 10k dollars in profit in a single day. And we would have been at 15k profit a day if it wasn't for that stupid ban. But I'm not gonna tell you guys that dropshipping is all sunshine and rainbows, because it's not. A lot of shit breaks all the time, but we learn from it because this will never happen again. And that's the thing in business. You are supposed to make mistakes. You cannot be afraid of mistakes. You just have to make sure that when those mistakes happen, you learn from them. But I am still happy with 40k days. We're building everything up to do 100 to 200k a day when Q4 is here, because Q4 is obviously the most insane period in e-commerce. I'm pretty sure we will be able to get there, but only if we keep working very hard on these businesses every single day until then. We just finished some work. Now it's time to go to the car wash, and then we are going to work in the marina. There's a beautiful marina here in the neighborhood, but let's get the cars cleaned up.
Out in the six, I'm a national treasure. The niggas that bad me gon' bad me forever. R.I.P. Kobe, but y'all niggas brokey. That's probably why y'all be shacking together. Capo and leader got habits together like couples vacation. They packing together.
I just I just scraped the car a little bit. It was not on camera, so it didn't happen. Doreen, you are not seeing this at all. I have a very hard time driving this car normally. So there's a lot of speed limits here, and maybe the cameraman has to blur what's on the speedometer just now. But you can drive. And this always happens as well. This always happens. You always have motorcycles making noise. And this also makes the car a little bit annoying because you can't drive this normally, as I was literally saying, not only because it's fast as fuck, but also because people stop you and they demand from you that you do some sort of act with the car and that you drive like a maniac, which I then always do, of course. And the funny thing is, I never thought I would ever buy a Lamborghini in my life, because I never wanted a Lamborghini. And now I have 2. My dream car was a Tesla Model 3, which was the first car that we bought from dropshipping like 4 years ago or something. But then I thought, why not a Lamborghini Urus? And then the business kept scaling because of my hard work, obviously. But then I thought, why not a real Lamborghini, a Lamborghini Huracan? And I do not regret my decision for 1 second. But it's funny because you have a lot of people who dream of Lamborghinis, and I never cared a single bit about it. And now I have 2. And I think that shows you a principle in life, which is just let everything come. If you don't want everything super badly, if you just enjoy the process of working, all the extra materialistic stuff will come automatically without even wanting it. Remember that. Enjoy the process. I love this car so much!
Alright, look, listen up, it's about to be smoke. Ain't nothing but some shit I wrote about a rich ass nigga that's deep in the game. They call me Drizzy Drake and I'm keeping the name. I sport Nike shoes, I got a mic to use to talk bad about you pussies, I don't like you fools. Got an Oakland show tonight, baby. My young boys run a yacht going crazy. I'm on a bridge with a tank on the
Illegal as fuck. Do not try this at home. This is AI. Believe it or not, this is a luxury car detailer and the price is 50 euros. In Belgium, this would be like 200 euros or something at least. This is so random. In an underground garage, a bunch of supercars. Would not have found this in the village where I lived before. And I'm not gonna take Doreen here because she wants a Bentley. I think she wants exactly that Bentley right there, which is a Continental with the roof off, which is I think like double the price of the Huracan or something. But she first wants to exit our brand, so that's actually on the plan as well. The e-commerce brand that I showed you that's doing around 30k a day right now, it's actually Doreen's operation. Doreen will tell you more about it later in the vlog. Yes, women can also do a high level business, and she wants to exit this brand this year potentially. And then when we get the paycheck, she wants to use her money to buy a Bentley. and invest, etc., of course. But we're looking to sell for minimum 5 million, but let's see what happens because it is not fully in our hands. So even if we sell it this year, it would be the biggest accomplishment of our life. Alright, we're now having lunch in the marina and all of a sudden Jacob spawned. And Jacob is one of our high-level students. He actually joined our mentorship something like 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago almost now.
Yeah, almost 2 years.
You moved to Portugal in the meantime. You've hit 7-figure months in the first 1.5 years of dropshipping, which is insane. I don't think I've seen someone scale faster than you.
Now I can eat good food every day.
Finally. Now let's enjoy our lunch together and then we'll talk some business. So we were just talking about the benefits of having a business partner because I started with a business partner and Jacob, you also started with a business partner.
Yeah.
What would you say to the people who start alone versus with a business partner?
I think, first of all, partnerships are for sure pretty hard in general. It's never going to be a smooth sailing. So I think that's already one thing to have in your mind. There's always going to be some conflict in between. So that's why you need to be very careful with who you choose. I would never be here without my business partner, Benji. You're going to hit a lot of shit, right? During the business. I'm a bit more stressful person. And when we hit that shit, it was always good to look next to me and see Benji. Because at the start, you don't have a lot of capital, right? And then what is the one thing that you do have in your hands? And that's manpower. And with 2 people, you can do twice the works, right?
Yeah, that's a very important point. In the beginning, you have no leverage over the competition because how are you as a beginner going to compete with people like us right now who have a big team, we have a lot of capital, we have a lot of momentum. The only leverage point that you have in your control is the working hours. But that doesn't mean that you should always start a business partnership. I've seen so many people become successful completely on their own in dropshipping, and that's possible too. There's just pros and cons. For me as well with Doreen, I remember in the beginning, she would be the hard worker and I would be more the visionary. I would be able to think of just crazy risky moves that were able to get us to the next level. But Doreen would be the person who was actually executing the most on these moves because she's very detail oriented and she can sit behind her laptop for, let's say, 2 weeks in a row on the same task, which I couldn't back then. So there it was perfect synergy. If you're now watching this video and you think you want to start business together with your good friend, for sure it can work, but I see it not work more than I see it work. Because at some point when you make your first money, one of the two will become too comfortable. And when one of the two becomes too comfortable, the other one will want to keep scaling the business and the other one will be too comfortable and just spend all the money and sit on his ass all day. So to avoid that, it's very, very important that if you want to start a business partnership, you sit down and you talk about your life goals. Not just your business goals, not just I want to make 10K a day, but your life goals. What do you want your life to look like in 10 years, 20 years, and even 30 years from now? And if your life goals are somewhat similar, then you have found yourself a good match as a business partner.
In the mentorship also, we see a lot of successful people who are alone.
Most people are alone.
Most of the people are alone.
2 days ago, we were having dinner with like old clients of ours, Volva, Dani, clients 2 years ago who scaled the shit out of their dropshipping business in the past few years. And they were talking about having a new partnership as well. So they succeeded in dropshipping. They made their first few €100,000 in net profit from dropshipping. And now they're going to start partnerships in a brand, so in a different project. And that's, I think, the smartest you can do. If you start alone, start alone. You're completely fine. Can't find a partner in the beginning, you're good. Make your first few $100,000 in profit. You know a bunch of people at that point. And then with whoever it clicks the most with, you can start another project and become business partners in that.
Yeah, and the benefit about that is that then you know that you're partnering with a killer. With how many people have you partnered, even in separate businesses?
At least 6, 7.
Yeah. So who came with him right in ecom?
Many different partnerships right now. I think I have currently actively 4 partnerships and they're all working out great. But from a bad business partnership I had, I'm still owed €100,000. So that's obviously when it did not go good. And that's because I partnered up with someone way too quickly without thinking twice. But in general, partnerships can be extremely beneficial. And at some point in your life, you will always have a partnership because you're not going to make massive amounts of money on your own. It doesn't have to start from a partnership though. And if you're now completely alone watching this video and you're the only one in your circle who is motivated to start dropshipping, then start alone. Don't wait for a partner. There's no fucking excuse to wait for one. So this was actually the car I was contemplating on getting versus the Huracan, which is a GT3 RS, which looks insane, but I think the Huracan looks way better. And then my next car will either be an SF90, like that one, or a Revuelto. But I think a Revuelto, then I have 3 Lamborghinis, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And with this car, it's like, I guess, the competitor of the Revuelto, and you can take the roof off. And now that we have the Huracan with the roof off, it's fucking insane to have. What car would you guys want? You need to dropship for a few years, though, to be able to buy this. You import cars as well? Nice. Good to know for the viewers. One-click imports. Let's see how many people we can get.
Let's see.
A bunch of deals and no one gets close because it's all dropshipping. My money is on hold.
That's it, that's right.
Thank you. Can I have the key, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Pocket full of
Take care.
nuts. It's the same shit. The rock, a pocket full of nuts. The pills, the blow, the yak, the top, the drop, the swerve, the pad.
You can sit in it. Wait. My parking is a bit bad. Wait, go here. You like it?
Yeah.
Do you want to start the engine?
Sure.
Do you know how it works or not? Foot on the brake. Yes.
And then
Yes. Click it. Wait.
The car is broken.
Do it again. Do it again. Hold the back of the key. Blah blah blah. Sorry, it's a cheap ass car.
cheap.
Yes. Bro, what the fuck?
Nice content. Car doesn't work.
Bro, what the hell? Okay, and now a little bit of gas.
Do I need to brake?
No, just gas.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Oh. What do you think?
Perfect.
What's the options? Yeah.
When do you want to go?
30 minutes, 1 hour max.
Okay.
2 hours.
Yeah. So we have this one and that one available. In Alfarol, let me call to the skipper.
And you have like drinks and stuff?
Yes, we have this.
It's perfect. We're randomly getting a boat. Let's do 6.
Okay.
7, 6, 7, 7.
Okay. It's okay. I can put.
Obviously a business expense. So we randomly booked a boat for in 45 minutes. Doreen is rushing here so she can enjoy with us. And this is the freedom of e-commerce. There's no one waiting for my replies or whatever.
Good reason to make good friends too. You get to go on boats on random Fridays.
Take a look at the AP you have.
Sure.
Thank you. For context, by the way, what happened now is we randomly walked into a watch store and I saw that they had an AP. I wasn't a huge fan of APs, but Jacob keeps telling me that I should buy one for some reason.
Level up.
But it is quite big. They have an annoying lock. What do you think?
What's the name of this one?
This is the Royal Oak.
This is the Royal Oak, right?
It's standard. What year is this one?
2020.
Ah, wow.
And how much is it?
This one is 42,000.
And you have box and papers of this one.
Yes, sir.
This would be the most expensive watch I have. Safety in Portugal is not that bad, right?
No, Portuguese, especially in Cascais, it's very.
Yeah.
I mean, we also go party with this, right?
Yeah.
I know it's cheaper,
But
but
it's this. I mean, if they're gonna rob
Yeah.
that, they'll rob this.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I actually think I need this. I never thought I would want an AP, but now that I'm wearing it, as with everything that I buy, I think it would be a good addition to my materialistic collection.
Is it easy to find Royal Oaks? From
And
what?
even from AP itself, you have to be on
You have to spend a lot.
exactly on the ugly ones. It's a level up. It's a classy watch.
Once you start spending a certain amount of money,
Better to go
it's
for it.
kind of like, it's the difference between jumping from a Mercedes to a Porsche. Once you're spending the same kind of money, just go for the Porsche.
Okay, I know now what I want next.
It's okay, I'll convince him.
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. I'm gonna get you my card.
Yes. Perfect. I will do that.
I'm Will, by the way.
Thank you, Will.
Nice to meet you, Samuel.
I love it though.
I was just working my laptop. I was deep in the work, and then all of a sudden I get a call from him. You want to go on a boat ride? And I thought it's perfect.
What else are we gonna do on a Friday when we don't need to work and it's beautiful weather like this?
Exactly.
Fuck it.
Okay, guys, we have 2 hours, I believe.
Yes.
Big Caribbean.
Okay.
And then you have
You have sharks as well?
dolphins and mermaids.
Beautiful mermaid.
Yeah. Okay, so feel
Set
comfortable. If
him
you
up.
want to put your shoes here or sandals, whatever, you put your computer there. No. That's for the sandals and shoes.
So I had a vacation plan to go on a boat in France.
For this, for today.
For today. I told them no, I cannot because I have to work. I work very hard.
Don't put it on Instagram.
Do not tell my business partner.
One of the many impulsive decisions that we make. It's Friday. I didn't have work on the planning. We walked straight into a boat shop and asked if we could rent a boat. The answer was yes, and now we're on a boat. Cheers.
My brother.
Into the heat, swimming on the feet, in a technicolor, you and me, caught up in a flea, in a technicolor, into the heat, swimming on the feet, in a technicolor, you and me, caught up in a flea, in a technicolor.
So we were just talking about how crazy it is that we're now on a boat on a random Friday. And it's always in these moments where I'm just relaxing and I'm looking at the view and I'm not even thinking about business that I always realize how lucky I am and how close this moment is to my dreams that I had when I was just starting with business. And this was literally what my life looked like in my head in the future. So I had Lamborghinis, I had supercars, I had a boat. I don't have this boat right now, but I'm on this boat. And one of the Lamborghinis is Samuel's, but I do own one Lamborghini. So it's
No.
kind
On
of true.
paper, by the way, you own also the Huracan. Huh?
Yeah,
Otherwise, I
okay,
couldn't get the
on
loan.
paper. Okay, so it's actually very true. And just makes me really happy and really proud of what we achieved. And it's just an extra motivation for you because I'm literally just the most normal girl you can think of. And I imagined these things. I dare to imagine these things. And now I have these things. And I can tell you that you can do the exact same.
Never stop dreaming, because that's where it starts. And as a child, you have so many dreams and so many aspirations, and you see yourself becoming an astronaut or an archaeologist. But then society destroys these dreams because it's all impossible. I mean, I was playing GTA 5, I was watching movies where people were living like this, and then I came to school or I came home and the dreams were taken away by my teachers or my parents because it shouldn't happen, it's not normal in society. That's all a fucking lie. You can literally do anything you want. We did it with dropshipping. You can do it with whatever. You can do it by selling flowers. You can literally do anything. You can create anything. Luckily, capitalism is still the main driver of the world until AI takes over soon. But for now, let's not be pessimistic. You can achieve what we are achieving as well. And on a random Friday, we are just doing fuck all on a boat. So cheers to our hard work and on to
Cheers.
many more boat trips.
And maybe one day you will become an astronaut.
No, I now have a crazy anxiety of flying.
How many bottles did you get?
We got 4 bottles, so 1 bottle a person. Seems normal. I didn't drink alcohol for 30 whole days because I was locked in. And this is day 1 of being locked out again. Anyways, how was the boat trip? Are you tipsy?
Yeah.
How about you?
Personally, for me, there's no better feeling in life than being on a boat.
It was a lot of fun. Now let's have 8.
8? Are you drunk? 8? 8 what?
Let's have 8.
I will say it for him. Let's eat.
Even if your hair is receding, the wind in your receding hairline.
Even with the white hair and receding hairline, at least I'm not Indian,
The
but
wind in
that's
your-
still fine. But, what was I gonna
You're
say?
a fucking Lebanese Houthi.
Bro, Lebanese people are fucking beautiful.
Netanyahu is coming for you.
That's fucking great. I don't think we can put this in the fucking vlog.
So even while we were on the boat, we still made some money. 14K in total. So that's pretty good.
Tomorrow we're gonna go on the same boat again? No, double the size of the boat?
Oh, we're not taking the cheap one?
No, the expensive one.
What do you do for life? E-commerce.
E-commerce.
So if you want to start
That's what I
learn how to
do
dropship
for
and
life.
how to want to take a big boat, go to samuelecom@youtube.com and then you'll get free courses.
SamuelEcom@youtube.com.
That's exactly
Don't give him another drink anymore. SamuelEcom@youtube.com. I work at YouTube.
He's the domain.
Anyways, my sister is coming in 20 minutes. She's sober as fuck. Let's see how she thinks we are acting right now.
needs to keep up.
So all of a sudden my sister randomly teleported from Antwerp all the way to Cascais, Portugal. What do you have to say?
Does it really have to be like this?
Yes.
It has to be like this.
There's no other way to be on camera.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, big brother.
2 days ago, what did you send me on WhatsApp?
I asked you what your weekend plans were, and you said, "What the fuck? I live in Portugal."
Exactly, and I was like, what the hell are you asking me? Because you live in Antwerp, which is 3,000 kilometers away. And then you decided to come over, and now we're here. And this is called the freedom of e-commerce.
I heard you were going on a boat, so that's exciting.
So we're gonna go tomorrow on a boat as well. You will not see it, sadly, because the cameraman is too expensive to book 2 days in a row. But we will have a bigger boat than we had today. Just believe me, I'll put it on my Instagram story. And that's about it. Anyways, it's crazy to think that 6 years ago we started with entrepreneurship, and then today money is monopoly money and even less than that, which I'm grateful to be able to experience. And if you want to learn something close to what I'm doing in real life, then check out the free course below, because that's where I laid out the exact e-commerce strategy that I'm doing to this day. I update it every single week. It's in the description below. Either you use it and you join us, or you don't. Goodbye.